Hello, how's everybody doing this Friday? You're live on my channel. Today I'm streaming instructions on how to do balloons. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dale, the Magical Balloon Dude. There's my name over here. There's my name over there. There's my name up there, depending on where you want to go. I stream live every Friday, and this Friday we're going to be talking about how to do a motorcycle, how to do balloons. But as always, if you're new to the channel, what I'd like you to do, first of all, click on that subscribe button. The reason why I'm asking you to click on that subscribe button is when I look at my YouTube stats, I see that almost 93% of people who watch this video are not subscribers. So what I'd like you to do is take the moment, click on that subscribe button, and say, hey, I'm going to follow you. Thank you for giving me this information. And if you don't like me in a couple months, you could unsubscribe. It's free. It costs nothing to subscribe. So just click on it. That means that when I go live, you'll get a notification that, hey, I'm streaming. So you click over. If you click over and you're on this, you could see that I have a chat set up. So if you want to come in, say hi, chat, talk with me, go ahead, leave that up there. I see this on my screen. I do pop this up from time to time so we can chat and interact. Do know that there is a small delay. Yeah, that's just part of Facebook, folks. There's that delay that we can't help it. All the YouTubers have to go through this where it takes a couple seconds. So with that being said, let's get the show going. Let's get things pumped up. Let's get amped up and let's learn something new. Hi, my name's Dale LaProcta and welcome to my YouTube channel where we're streaming live today. Let's learn something new, fun, and exciting. So let's get started now. All right, today what I'm going to do is teach you a motorcycle that I have been making for years. And actually, I made this balloon design as I started making it at an event. And I was actually in the car driving and building this because my mind was so fixated on me actually making this motorcycle that, this is before texting and driving. I was twisting and driving, which nobody should be doing. That's not a safe thing to do. But here's the motorcycle that I made. We're going to start off. We're going to use a chrome balloon. This is a Patelitex Reflex Silver. And we're going to blow it up just a little beyond halfway. We're going to wind up using a good majority of this balloon. So we're going to start off with a normal 2-finger bubble. Now what we're going to do is 2 small bubbles, but we're going to take the first bubble, turn it into a pinch twist. We're going to take the second bubble. I'm going to move up here closer. Take the second bubble right here. Turn that into a pinch twist. This is going to be the fork of my bike. This is where the wheel's actually going to come in. About a hand or 3 fingers, depending on how you want to look at it. I'm going to do another small bubble and another small bubble. And we're turning those into pinch twists. So we actually have bubble, 2 small pinch twists, a larger bubble, 2 pinch twists. Now this is actually where the handlebars are going to start coming in. This is the front or the fork of the bike. This is where the handlebars. Now we're going to make a 1-inch bubble, a little bigger than a 1-inch bubble. And what we're going to do now is another small little bubble. Make the pinch twist. This is the actual handlebars. This is the handlebars. So this is where this segment, so we got a whole bunch of pinch twists in here. When I made this, I was in love with pinch twists. I thought they were the coolest, greatest thing. They were the dividers. I always used them. Now, if you haven't done one of these, we're going to do a split bubble and actually make a pop bubble and then another split bubble. What we're going to do is going to take, so bubble, pinch twist, bubbles, pinch twist, bubbles, pinch twist, single. Now we're doing a pinch twist. Now, we're going to fold this balloon back onto itself. When we do that, we're actually splitting the bubble. We're going to take it, pull it forward, twist. And that's going to give us 2 bubbles. What we want to do is come back again, spin it around, come back again, spin it around. What we're doing is actually locking and tying off this balloon. In the old days, I used to take and I'd split the bubble and I'd go once and I'd go on and I'd pop this center button, and this balloon would always unravel on me. By me taking this balloon and going through the split and then twisting again, then coming back and twisting it, is actually locking and tying off this balloon in this section. So now we're going to do another bubble, followed by another small bubble, which is, we're doing the reverse of this. So we're doing a pinch twist. Then we're going to split that into a split bubble. So I take it, I bring it back over, bring it through. Yeah, I see ya. I know you snuck in here. Haven't been here in a while. You know, you can still catch these on the live records. The videos are always uploaded. They're out there. But if you did come late, don't worry about it. I don't yell at you. I like that you did show up, though. Thank you for showing up. All right, so bubble, pinch twist, big bubble, pinch twist, smaller bubble, pinch twist, bubble, pinch twist, split. This is going to be a pop button because we're doing this thing backwards. So we're doing another bubble. This is good practice if you like pinch twists. Another bubble, which is turned into a pinch twist. Now, we're making a same size bubble as this again because this is the back of our handlebars. So, to recap what I have so far is normal bubble, 2 small pinch twists, big bubble, 2 small pinch twists, a small bubble or a medium-sized bubble. We have a small pinch twist. This right here is another bubble, pinch twist. This is all one handle. We're going to break this bubble right there, and we're making the reverse process. So now I'm going to take that and I'm wrapping it through. Here comes the fun part. We're going to pop this. There we go. And I'm going to turn my handlebars around. Here's my bike. You ever did a one balloon reindeer? This would be kind of like the antlers if you did a one balloon reindeer. These, so they're out to the side like a Harley, you know, off to the side like that. Now, I'm going to come down. I'm going to make this a little larger than a hand. This is usually what I do. I do it about a hand width. Small bubble again. See how my motorcycle is riding already? I'm going to come back. And at this point, I'm going to do 2 small bubbles with pinch twists. And I know right now you may be looking at my balloon and go, Dale, you're running out of balloon. On purpose. On purpose here. Now, what I'm going to do is break this part off. And I want to have, this is going to be the back area where that back tire goes. So this is actually the frame. Another knot in here. And scissors. Where's my scissors? There we go. All right. Frame of my motorcycle. Looks nice and shiny, doesn't it? All right, now we're going to use second balloon. Now the second balloon is going to be for color because I want to break some of this up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, back up. And this is where the gas tanks actually sit. Now at this point, I'm going to break this off. So all I'm doing, and I'm not disposing of it, I need this still. Got my new headset on. Hopefully that's cutting out some of the squeaking noise. Now it's going to look a little strange because I have this setup, but I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing in a minute, and why we need this piece right here. Going to the back tire, or starting with the front tire. We're going to tie this in, spin it around. I'm going to do nothing more than a big bend. That's our front tire. Twist it around, break off. Make sure you hang on to it. This is a balloon that actually uses a lot of popping and reusing of the balloon. Straighten this out. It's a front tire. Now, I'm going to take and add some color into here. So what we're going to do is take the nozzle and bring it into this section. Squeeze some of the air out because I want this elongated but thin. So I actually stretch it and pull some of that air out. Twist it in. Now, I am going to put another pinch twist in right here. What this pinch twist does, it now stabilizes the bike. Instead of the bike hanging down, it's sitting in a different format. Changes the angle that the bike is actually sitting on. All right, now I'm going to come through here with a small bubble from one side to the other. This is the back wheel. Making another small bubble, which is the back side of the seat. And at this point, I'm going to crack off. Bows. Wrap it around. Almost done. Almost done with this motorcycle, this chopper right here. Now, I want to put in some more color. So what I typically do is take this nozzle, wrap it around. I do a small little fold twist. It's not even a fold. All it is, it's a elongated bubble that I bring back down. And wrap it around, pop it. Just realized my name is up on the screen. Let's take this off. Maybe make it a little easier for you guys to see stuff here. And now I have my motorcycle. This is the way I present it. And like I say, it's got a nice, clean look to it. It has that extra color. Because a lot of people talk about, when they do a motorcycle, you ask people, what's their favorite color? I always ask. And this is one I almost do exclusively for guys. This is, I can't say exclusively. There are some females that I find out that are motorcycle riders. Now, I can adjust this wheel if I want. Now, if you want to take it one step further, which, what the heck, we can. You know what? I don't want to. Let me see if I have a scrap here. I'm going to. See, I got to have a yellow scrap of a balloon somewhere. I really feel bad trying to destroy an entire white balloon here, or yellow balloon, or in this case, goldenrod. But all I'm going to do is make a small little. So, there's a couple things. If I want to get really detailed like this, I can make something that somewhat resembles a headlight. And all I'm doing is a little apple twist. Really small. If you don't want to do that, you could do a simple bubble. I'm taking this I tied off, and I'm just going to slide it right in there. Now, if you want to put headlight on there, you can. Now the question goes, when do you stop? So this is something that I typically make for an adult. This is really strictly an adult. Now I know since you guys are subscribers, you guys come here on a regular basis. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you the one balloon version that I've done this, because why? Because you're watching to the very end. When you stick to the end, I show you guys stuff that, that I don't promote. This is what the benefit of staying to the end does, and also leaving me a comment. So when you leave me a comment, that just encourages me to push this one step farther and show you something cool and neat. So, with that said, here's my motorcycle that I give to adults. I'm going to show you the motorcycle that I give to kids. Black balloon. I blow it up halfway. It's going to be about the same identical process. And this is just happened to be a one balloon version of this. So, I'm going to walk you through this. I have to stop and remember it for a second. Loop. Pinch twist. Pinch twist. I have to stop and think about this for a second, folks, because I haven't been entertaining in a while, and I normally do this by heart. So here we go. So we got the small pinch twist. We come up again. Now we're going to do a bubble. So it's, you know what, folks? Let me just make it here real quick for you, because like I say, I can't remember the last time I actually made one of these, because I haven't been in public for about a year since of COVID. So I will walk you through this real quick. Actually, this is not, I don't like this one. Hang on here for a second. Brain fart. Let me put my chat up while I do this real quick here. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I really have to stop and think about what I'm doing, because I literally forget from time to time what I'm making. All right. Here we go. It's starting to come back. Yay! All right, this kid's got it again. I'll explain it just a second here. All right. Yay! All right. One balloon motorcycle, not that difficult. All right, let me get this off the screen here real quick. Start with a hoop. Come up. I do a pinch twist. Make a bubble. I do a pinch twist that's split. I pop it. Come to the, well, I don't pop it. I come to the other side, do a pinch twist. Come back. Bring in, pop. Come down. Pinch twist. Come back. Pinch twist. Go around. And then come through. So, I'll show you how I made it. Now that I remembered how to make it. Oh yeah, that's happened to me many times. There are many times that I will be talking with people, Andrew, and all of a sudden I'll be looking and go, "Hey, who asked for the cat?" And everybody be like, "No, I didn't ask for one." Well, guess what? I have a cat. Next thing you know, I'm sticking it in my pocket because nobody wants a cat. I was supposed to do something else. All right, here we go. This helps. I had left out a stage, so it's nice that I'm doing it a second time because now I know exactly what I'm doing here. So here's the bubble. We start with a single bubble. Fold. Push that bubble in there. That's the tire. Take your hand width, pinch twist. Now, we're working on the handlebars. All we're doing is one bubble, followed by a small bubble, which is now going to be pinch twist. We split this bubble, come back. That's the handlebars. This is what I'm working on right here is the handlebars. So now I do a bubble. I do a small bubble because this is the pop bubble. This bubble right here is going to be the one I split. So I split it, I come back again, I twist, I come back again, I twist. Now I do my small bubble, which is this same size as this one. I do a pinch twist, bring that right in, and don't do a pinch twist, but you take that bubble, you twist it right into that pinch twist. Pop. So there's our handlebars. Down. Bubble, which is a pinch twist. That goes down. Now we're doing the seat area. So we're coming back. Bubble. Now we're doing a fold bubble. Round. Remain big. Ah! No biggie. No biggie. All we do is we take another balloon. These are my black. I hate to say my black are starting to go bad. All right. So at this point, all I'm going to do is twist the balloon back in. Finish my tire. Make my last bubble. Dispose. This is the motorcycle that I typically will give to kids. But this is what I used to give to kids, but I don't. I take it one step farther. And again, why? Why do I take things farther? Because I can. It's simple. It's easy. It's a big wow effect. So this is what I typically wind up doing. You've seen the motorcycle. Now, I'm not going to show you this part because I shouldn't assume. Assuming is never good. That's never good. But what I'm going to do is actually put a person on this bike. And it's not a hard process. It doesn't take that long. It's just making a little person. If you've seen my zombie video, you know how I make the arms and the body. You know what? I also find that if I work at real time, I don't have to stop and think about what I'm doing. Which is really ironic because when I don't stop and think about what I'm doing, I just make it. And when I just make it, it's so much easier than me actually stopping to think about what I'm doing. It's like, I just crank through it. Oh. And that's almost how I present it to kids 90% of the time. I present it with a person on there. It's the reason I use smiley face balloons. I draw a lot of times on the balloons too because it's quick and easy. So it's and you drive it off. And again, this is, like I said, I started out just giving these away. I mean, as soon as I found somebody who wanted a motorcycle, I went, here's a motorcycle. And I went, and the kid would go, and I'm like, they don't have a driver. It doesn't make sense. So that's where I started coming up with this and actually putting a person on it. Then you could draw the face. If you want to get crazy, you could draw the face. You could even, I've done things where you take this now, instead of doing a one color person, you actually do 3 colors. You start giving them a full head. You could then start giving them different color body. You could come down and you start using 160s at this point, because then you want the guy to have bent legs. I think you go on my website, I think I have a couple pictures of ones like I've done that. So this is what I give to kids. Let me take this off the screen for a second here. And this is what I give for adults. So these are the 2 motorcycles. Hey! Woo! I mean, maybe that'll be my screen. Let me see if I get a nice video. There we go. I'll capture this, and this will be the thumbnail. Hey! So, again, basic concept. Like I said, I designed this one all off of this design because I liked it, and this is a design that's been around for a long time, and I was never really impressed. I like the simplicity of it, but it was just something that, you know, like I said, it doesn't take much to take it to the next level. It really, I mean, all my motorcycles come with a guy on it. Very rarely do kids wind up, if anything, they break the tire. That's the majority of the kids will break the front tire because they're running over something. And that's where I tell people that's where I make my money. I make it on the repairs. You know, you bought a tire. I come in, you know, you bought the motorcycle. I do the tire repair. It's $500 for a brand new tire. Boom, there it goes. So again, boom. But it's up to you which one you want to do. And like I say, you can go farther with this. I mean, if you want to put tassels coming off the end, you can. You can put the word Harley on there. If you want to put a balloon coming up with like a flag off the end, I mean, it really comes to the point of where do you want to stop? You know, I've seen Scott's motorcycle probably once before somewhere. I have a tendency where I've been doing this 35 years now. I just look at things, and be honest with you, there's maybe, I just did this the other day. There was a Russian artist on Instagram, and I questioned it because they were doing stuffing of a balloon, and they made this flower, and my comment was, is that a heart balloon, or is that a round balloon? Because they were stuffing different balloons, and I couldn't recognize the balloon. At my level, I have a tendency where if I see something, it just kind of goes into my head. It stays there. And if another artist has created it, I may have taken that concept and brought it into my work. But majority of the time, if I just see something, I could almost rebuild it or re-engineer it. And that's a plus or a minus, because I never know who actually created some stuff sometimes, because, you know, I look at it. I know this for a fact that I learned this one out of a book years ago. This was out of a clown book back in, let's see, T. Myers. Remember T. Myers? Actually Tom Myers, not the store, but actually Tom Myers, who used to twist balloons and was an entertainer. There was his book that he used to put out, which was nothing more than his sales catalog. And he would have instructions in there. And then you had Clowning Around, I think was the clowning magazine. It used to put in things like this. I think I may have learned it from those books. Or Roger Siegel, Ron Gandy, Ron Ralph, one of my old-time mentors may have taught me this. And like I say, I took it for years doing restaurant work. I took it to this level. And then, like I say, driving in a car, my mind was going 240, and I was like, how can I take that to the next level? So that's how this stuff comes about, folks. It's a lot of this stuff, you know, we see it, we make it. Sometimes we forget about it, you know. Like I said, I had to stop and think twice on how to make this motorcycle, even though I do it in my sleep. You know, the last 23 years out of the 35, I mean, like I say, something like this to this. So I hope you liked today's segment. Do me a favor, if you're new to this page, click that subscribe button. As I said earlier in the beginning, I have a lot of people who watch these videos. Amazing the number of people who actually watch the video but aren't subscribers. So do me a favor, click that subscribe. Stop in next Friday when I'm going to have something new, something interesting. If you have an idea of something that maybe you want to see out of my repertoire, do me a favor, always leave me a comment. I'll be happy to dig through, put it on my idea list. Till then, you guys be good, be safe, have fun, and see you next Friday. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Looking forward to seeing you next Friday.